What's up, everybody? Brian here, and today's song is Cocaine by Eric Clapton, released in 1976. I'm going to show you the easy to intermediate way to play it so that you and your friends can have a good jam. I'm going to give you the main riff and then a couple cool little licks that Clapton does so that you guys can have a sick jam. All right, coming up after this. Okay, the drum beat. I have a jam track here I'm going to play for you. It's at 105 beats per minute, and it's a real bare, stripped-down drum beat, really. A little bit of hi-hat play and a little rat-tat-tat at the end of the verse or the intro. Here we go. Okay, the chords are E, bar chord at the 7th, and a D bar chord at the 5th, like this. By the way, I'm using an MXR Phase 90 pedal at noon. The one dial is at noon to get that classic swampy 70s sound. I'm going to play it with the backing track. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's how Clapton does the main riff. E bar chord, root note is on the 5th string. It's one of these bar chords here. And it's at the 7th fret for the E and at the 5th fret for the D. All downstrokes, really. And the right hand. The right hand again. The slow hand. Get it? Watching Clapton live, he plays the riff up here or down here, whatever you prefer, a little differently when he's singing. It's a little easier to sing if you play the cowboy chords. So he'll do something like this when he's singing the verses. Same little chop chop. So. And if you let that high E string be open instead of this D, you can mess around with that high E string. I believe that makes it a D9. Cool thing about this is that your index finger never leaves the 3rd string. But if you want your chord to be a little beefier, you could play a full E chord here and just target strings 5 and 4, the A and the D string, and go. And you could use your thumb and get that F sharp on the low E string. So those are 3 ways of playing this riff. I'll give you another one. You can play this inversion. Right? That's like a C chord pulled all the way up here, but drop the pinky. So there's 4 ways to keep this song interesting while you and your buddies are jamming. All right, here's a really cool slick riff that Clapton does, and it's layered on top of the riff I've already shown you. And I play it a little bit louder so it kind of rises above. Let me play it with the backing track. 2, 3, 4. Whoops. So that slick riff is on the D string from 7 to 9, slide. Then on the G from 9 to 7. So. Intro riffs. Here we go. Intro. And the final riff I want to show you, it's this cool little chicken picking thing. I call it the reggae riff because it's real funky and choppy. And it comes and goes in the song at random times. Okay, the reggae riff. E and B string at the 12th. And then at the 10th, and then the E string and the B string at the 7th and the 8th. Right. Okay, reggae riff with the backing track. Quick tip for soloing over this. E minor pentatonic, learn it up and down the neck, find your licks that you're comfortable with. Lots of Chuck Berry licks are appropriate for this song. But just know that when the rhythm goes to the D, try and find a D in your soloing. Here, I'm going to try it right now on the fly. I almost forgot the chorus. So, you're chugging along on the E's and the D's. And it's time to sing about how she don't like cocaine. She don't. And the drummer goes, ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. E, D, C, and B. Here we go with the backing track. Drummer tips you up. Now, if you're playing acoustic in the jam, these bar chords, it's a little too much work. So I'd play the cowboy chords, fire you down here. Let's play the acoustic to the backing track. Here we go. Bass time. Now it's very simple, but it's not what you would expect. You would expect it to go right and maybe a, but it's not. It's this. Sometimes he goes. Sometimes he doesn't. And then sometimes he goes. Play the bass with the jam track.